Hey Soul Warriors, today's video is going to be a little bit different. Today is a message directly to you from Spirit. Wolf and I both were meditating, tapping in, and we just started getting this stuff coming through it just begged to be told to you as soon as possible. So we scrapped today's video and we're diving into this instead.
Yeah, so here we go.
Buckle up. The thing that came through primarily for me at the beginning was how vast you are, but how much you play in the realm of your fears and your small self and your day-to-day. Spirit wants you to know that what you've been desiring, what you've been putting out there has well been heard. And they want you to remember one thing. We are all at different seasons and different stages of our life. So just like flowers, if you're looking at beautiful flowers, it's really easy to see somebody else's highlight reel. It's really easy to see what they've manifested, especially when it's something that you want, that you're desiring. It's really easy to fall into judgment and jealousy and comparing.
Right. I'm picking up the distraction part of things is about not letting the distraction, the noise, the doubts, the things like that take front and center, especially when you've worked so hard to create, to manifest, to align yourself with certain things that you're looking for. And it's like I see them like this doing all these different things to kind of get your attention back to where it's supposed to be.
Right.
I don't know if that makes sense, but that's what I'm getting.
Exactly. So in the different seasons, you might be seeing the highlight reel, like all the beautiful roses out, and then you might get to yours and you have you're looking at tight buds because your stuff just hasn't bloomed yet. And I know it can get frustrating. And one of the big things are these distractions. So when the fear's coming up, like not enough money in the bank account, or another person that I went out on a date with that just totally wasn't it and full of red flags. Are you paying more attention? Are you putting your intention more on what isn't working and what you don't want than drawing you back in? So when you see those beautiful roses, it is not comparative of oh, look, all these people have this and you don't. It's look, this is what it looks like. Isn't it beautiful? Can you tap into the abundance of it? Can you feel into that? That is already yours. And can you also appreciate when you see the tight buds that, yeah, that's where you are right now. And damn, when that blooms, it's going to be freaking phenomenal.
I agree completely. The spirit source, it feels like they're working overtime to really grab the attention and the intention you have put forth. So trust that. We talk a lot about trusting because I know that a lot of us don't trust what we're hearing, what we're feeling, what we're saying. We don't trust our abilities, but they're there and they're powerful and they're working overtime pretty much so that you can feel solid in where you are in your life. And like you were saying, the buds, they're there. They're ready to bloom. It's just a matter of you allowing it and stop being distracted by the noise that's out there, because the noise is always going to happen. It's kind of like in meditation. It doesn't matter how much noise is around you, and you can still meditate. And that's the same thing with what's growing and what's coming and what's heading your way.
Right. So it's not a meditation is also not just trying to make everything quiet. It's giving space so things can settle down and settle in and become.
Right.
So that's what they're asking you to do right now. It's not oh, I have to stop doing this and I need to be this Buddhist monk over here so that I can get what I want. It's just, are you creating the space to allow?
Yeah, because you've been doing the work.
Yeah.
From some of you have been doing this for years. Some of you have been doing it, since yesterday. Whatever the case is, the amplification of time, if you will, we did a video about that.
Yeah.
So if we trust the fact that we are the source of time, whatever is happening, whatever it is that you're creating, whatever it is that you're looking to manifest, it's going to come in its own way and its own style, if you will. And spirit is trying to impress upon you that it is here, it is now. Don't get distracted. Don't allow the doubts to fill your mind, to fill your heart, because then the whole vibration is shifting the minute you do that. And then where is it going to go? It's certainly not going to manifest.
Right.
If the energy is now heading elsewhere. So please stay solid in trusting in what you're creating.
And if you're in the bud stage of your growth, it can be dark, it can be tight, it can feel like compression. I'm hearing initiation, which is what our June energy update was. So I will tag that above. So if you're feeling all these things, if you're feeling this pressure, know this is just like a gateway into what you want. Mm-hmm. And in a time of growth, I'm hearing in a time of growth, it doesn't have to always be that you're trying extra hard when you've already laid out all the foundation for what you want. You've already called in, whatever, the relationship, the feeling, the money, whatever it is, that work has been done. So how are you growing inside? How are you feeling more loving inside? How are you bringing it back to you? Maybe this is just time for you to rest and just wait for the buds to open. Like really tap in and find out what season you are in this growth. And another thing I got at the end of my meditation that I wrote down so I would not forget, because sometimes it's in and out when it's other people's energy coming through. They said, you are the ocean disguised as a wave that's crashing in upon itself. So this is you forgetting that you are the vastness of the ocean. You are a powerful spiritual being. You are all that is. Being really small, crashing in on yourself is the doubts. Crashing in on yourself is maybe I should just give up. Maybe I've been doing this for so long and maybe it's just not meant for me. That's like almost your first signs that, yeah, you need to surrender into that faith and trust and stop trying so hard. Still be present with what you want.
Yeah, the same energy that you have for the doubts, for the fear, for whatever it is that comes up for you, that same energy, flip that, man. Because if you use that same intensity for the very thing that you're looking for, that's the message that they're trying to put forth.
Exactly.
Because it's gonna happen. You have the ability to make it happen because you're so focused on the lower vibrations, and it's fast and it's hard and it's doing its thing. Flip that, man, because that's where the good stuff is. Mm-hmm. They really, really want to impress that upon you guys, that you need to give yourself a pat in the back. You really do. You're doing all the right things, and trust in that. I keep hearing that word, trust in that, trust in yourself, trust in the process, and that you're in a good place.
Absolutely. You're in a good place. Remember who the hell you are and just harness that. And harnessing that could be as simple as sipping a cup of tea and watching birds in your backyard. It could be as simple as going out and dancing, just smiling at somebody when you walk by and being kind. Whatever makes you feel full and good and happy. That's the energy that you want to be riding right now, right into what your creation is as it's coming forth.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
That's it.
Sounds good.
All right. Be kind. Peace.